Hey guys, and welcome back to Tomotaku, a central hub for all things otaku. Today's subject is on something I've been a fan of for years, light novels. If you're not aware, light novels are books that are written for a tween to teen demographic and include anime-style illustrations in between parts of text. The term comes from the fact that they are not normally as long as regular novels and they're easier to read. Light novels go back as far as the 90s with series like Slayers and Boogie Pop Phantom, and to this day, more and more light novels are being written and published. If it has enough popularity, it can even be adapted into an anime and increase the novel's sales. With so many light novels being released, it's hard to keep track of each one, especially since there are many light novels that are similar to each other. Take Saijaku Muhai no Bahamut and Infinite Stratos for example. Both series have a school full of girls, mecha armored suits that they use for battle, and a male protagonist at the center of this huge harem. A lot of other series also follow some of the same tropes and plots as each other, creating an almost endless cycle of copycats. This leads into the main point I want to discuss. Are light novel plots becoming too repetitive? In order to answer this, I'd like to break down light novels into 3 subgenres: magic schools, alternate fantasy and worlds, and harems. Let's start with magic high schools. These are series like The Irregular at Magic High School, Anit-Magic Academy, Sky Wizards Academy, and Absolute Duo. Since many writers want their stories to relate to tween and teen demographic, they try to set their stories in a place these young people can relate to, middle or high school. And how do you spice up a school story? Give all the students superpowers. What is this? Professor Xavier's School for Mutants? A lot of these stories involve a said school to train and assist the growth of the students in order for them to master the powers that they have. This normally involves school sanctioned training sessions, classes related to supernatural powers, and sometimes even a tournament where students must test their powers against one another. Of course, you've got to throw in a bad guy or else these stories would have no end. These light novels gain a lot of fans and sales because not only relates to the younger demographic, but it also allows older viewers to think back and reminisce to the days when they were in school, while also giving them a fun fantasy story to read. The next one is alternate and fantasy worlds. Many of us use media like animation and games to escape this boring place we call reality. Light novels such as Sword Art Online, Konosuba, ReZero, Excel World, Shakugan no Shana, No Game No Life, and Zero no Tsukaima all try to do this for the readers. These stories all have the same general premise. Either a person from the real world is sent to a fantasy world, or at times, the fantasy world is brought to them, hence changing their world in the process. These light novels are very popular and garner a lot of attention because so many people enjoy reading stories that take them into a whole new world filled with monsters, magic, knights, and all kinds of other things they can't experience in the real world. The exploration, combat, and world building is what keeps people wanting to read these stories. Because they sell so well, many writers like to cash in on the same idea, making this genre one of the most repetitive ones. The last one is the harem genre. There is one thing that is very true for any type of media: sex sells. Light novel authors know this well and will definitely try to cash in on this by writing the most ecchi and lewd stories they can write. Series like Testament of the Sister New Devil, Oreimo, Eromanga-sensei, and High School DxD try to grab the attention of young males, put a sexy or cute girl on the cover, and throw in lots of illustrations of other girls in suggested situations, and you've got yourself a bestseller. I see these kinds much more often than I do in any other genre. They even put these in other genres as well. It's hard to try to find a decent light novel that doesn't have ecchi or harem within it. These authors want the reader to be put in the shoes of an awkward boy who has a hard time trying to communicate and convey his own feelings towards the many girls trying to go after him. There are guys who desire being surrounded by hot girls and use these light novels as a way to experience what they might not be able to experience in the real world. As you can all see, light novels can be repetitive. Many plots are overdone. But it's what the readers like, and if it makes them happy, the authors will continue to make stories like these, just like they would with all the others. I don't think it's a trend that's going to end anytime soon. This is going to go on for much longer than we expect. However, there are a few diamonds in the rough that I feel deserve recognition. Books like Goblin Slayer, Bacano, Durarara, Roka no Yusha, and Spice of Wolf, among others, are stories that don't require using the same old tired out tropes and plots to get people to read them. They're unique, well written, and fun as hell to read. I never feel like I'm reading the same story as other light novels, since there seem to be a league in their own. I'm hoping that more writers start making more of unique stories like these that don't rely on the overused genres and give people something interesting and one of a kind to read and enjoy. So what do you guys think? Are light novels going to continue down the path of repetitive and overused plots? Or will more original stories be on the rise and make their mark? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Or you can talk with me on Twitter at Tomoki_1992. I'm going to leave that in the description. Don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up. And if you like my content and you want to see more, click that awesome red button to subscribe. I make videos every week, so be on the lookout for new cool stuff. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to be the best otaku you can be. Peace.